Now comes the exciting part. Next, we are going to create a service that adds an event to the Google Calendar. At the beginning, we'll keep things simple. We'll create a calendar event manually, step by step, so you understand how Google API work and what data is required to create an event. Once that is clear, we'll level up. Then we'll build MCP Server instead of creating event manually. We will use tool exposed by MCP Server to handle calendar event creation for us. Let's create a Python file. Name of the file will be calendar service.py. At first, we'll create a function to create an event. Create event. In a particular event, we'll have summary, then we'll have starting time of the event, and again we'll have end time as well, since we have starting time. Then at the end we'll have description, and this is going to be optional, therefore by default we'll set none for this. We have a function in auth. Here we need to use this function, so let's import it first. From auth import get credential, and in here we'll create a variable service is equal get credentials. After all, we're going to create a dictionary with name of event body. Here we'll set all the parameters for the event. First one will be summary. This is going to be summary from the parameter of the function. Let me just copy and paste it below 3 more times. The second one will be for description, and since this can be none, if it is none, then we are going to set it an empty value here for starting time and for ending time. This one will set another dictionary within the dictionary. Inside this dictionary we'll have date, time, and here it will be start time, then time, zone is going to be UTC, and let me just copy this and paste it below. It will be same, just one thing. Let me make it end time, and this is the event body. We are going to need the final event body. To create an event, let's take it inside try catch block so we can handle the error properly. It will be HTTP error as error. Then let me just print the error. If there is a error, we are going to return none. Let me just make it error. Let me just make it error, and this HTTP error we are going to import from Google API client dot errors import HTTP error. To use this Python package, we need to install a package uv add, the name of the package is Google API Python client. I have already installed it. Now here let's create the event. Event is equal service dot events dot insert calendar ID is equal primary, comma, body is equal event body. Then we need to execute print. It will be a f string event created event dot get summary. Let's add a bracket, so it will be event dot get it will be an ID, and in the very next line we are going to return the event. Actually, before using this within a MCP tool, we are going to try it manually. So let's try it. Here I can just let me just copy this and paste it here at the very end, and instead of main we are going to call this function, and the summary, let's make the summary yes. I'm not making anything meaningful, you can just do whatever you want to do. Yeah, it will be team meeting, then the starting time will be, you can just pause it and set it, and this is going to be ending time. Let's make it same ending time, and I'll set a description. Actually this is a ISO string, so if you don't understand it, no problem. I have made a mistake here. This is going to be end. Both of them I have made a start. So let's try running it. uv run calendar service. It's showing an errors. Credential object has no attribute events. So let me find it out why it is not working. We should not use it like this, it is hard to handle. Therefore I'm going to create a new function, div get calendar service. We are not going to get credential directly here, instead we are going to get the calendar service with the credentials. Calendar service. Here we don't need to pass any parameter, we just need to create a variable. Creates is equal to get credentials. I'm using semicolon, which is not necessary in Python, and here I'm going to create the service. Service is equal build calendar. It will be version 3 v3, and credentials. Credential is equal creates, and here this build we need to import it first from Google API client dot discovery import build, and now we need to return the service. Let's call this get calendar service. Let me just run it here. Instead of get credentials, we are just getting creds from credentials, get credential function, then we are creating a service instance to use that. Okay, hope you understand. Let me just run it again. The event is created successfully. Yeah, date was 5. Here is my Google Calendar. Let's go, and from here this is the team meeting, which is the event I have created earlier. Now I'm just going to comment it out so we don't need to run it manually again and again.